Hello everyone, I'm Evan, and back again with more Space Engineers. So today I'm going to be showing off the HSF-Zen, or the Heavy Strike Fighter. And it's less of a heavy strike fighter and more of a multi-role fighter. So it's got Gatling guns to deal with, well, anything that flies quickly and is susceptible to Gatling guns, I guess. It's got a nose-mounted missile launcher, and then, of course, it's got these three here, which are to help deal with larger ships. Or at least not deal with, but deal damage to larger ships. So it's also quite fast. Like that, we're at 100, and it whips around lightning quick. I have a ton of gyros on this thing, and it is well worth it. Because this thing is extraordinarily maneuverable. It's got more thrust on the back and the bottom than on the sides or the front or the top. And that's so that it can fly in atmosphere quite easily. And also so that you can do... When you have more thrusters, it makes it easier to do flip and burns like this. So I only have to really worry about aligning my direction with the back and forward thrusters, or with the down facing and the back facing thrusters. That way I can arrest my momentum extremely quickly with a lot of certainty. But anyway, so let's do a little tiny attack run on this, and it's not going to be shooting back because I don't want to just destroy this ship, but I'm just going to show you what the little bombs can do. They're not that much, but they are something. So if I just look at that, and then I go forward, hit 4, which is what releases them. And you can see there that they punched in. And this is all heavy armor, by the way, so this is actually quite a bit of damage if they hit in the same spot. Yeah, that can punch a hole in some pretty sizable armor. So that's definitely a plus. And once of course those are gone, you don't have so much clang to worry about, and you can move a little bit faster with less worries about accidentally annihilating all of existence with this game's wacko collision physics. But yeah, it's almost sickening how quickly you can turn this thing. So it takes a bit of getting used to for like the sensitivity when you're just firing. But yeah. Yeah, this thing is quite effective. It also, additionally, another thing that it has is, if let's say I rip off this entire wing area, you can already see it coming into effect, what I'm talking about here. It has a actual projector in there, so if we actually were to get our welder out and start welding, well, look at that, we can build the ship back from almost nothing back into its former glory, you know. So I can do repairs on the fly. I can, you know, I can take this into a little repair bay and get the entire ship fixed up without having to mess with any projectors and alignment. I can fix it, you know, by hand, minor damage. It's a very good system, and the projector is stored, you know, like behind the cockpit here, so your projector won't get destroyed until you're probably dead. Unfortunately, the weakest link in this whole ship is the hydrogen tank right in the middle. Just because that I needed to fit one on somewhere. And this ship is exceptionally small. Like, if you compare this to how big I am, like, this is a very, very small ship. Because most fighters are much, much bigger than this. Yeah, I had to put the hydrogen tank somewhere. That's my excuse. But right now, if it gets destroyed, like, it's bad news, because that shuts off all the hydrogen all over the ship. So if that gets hit, you're done for. But, you know, you can repair it because of the, you know, the projector. So, you know, you win, you lose some. Overall, this is a pretty good ship, and I haven't found a need to replace it yet, which is surprising, because usually I do a lot of sequential building and sort of ditching old designs and coming up with new ones that face new problems. But this has actually been quite resilient against time, and has faced all comers with, you know, little difficulty. So yeah, this has been the HSF-Zen, and I'll see you guys later.